Welcome back to the Story Bypass, where we delve into the fascinating lives of historical figures that have shaped the world we live in today. In this episode, we will be exploring the life and legacy of Getúlio Vargas, one of Brazil's most influential political figures. From his rise to power to his lasting impact on Brazilian society, we'll cover it all. So, let's jump right in. Before we dive into the life of Getúlio Vargas, let's set the stage by understanding the context in which he emerged. Brazil was going through significant changes during the early 20th century. The country transitioned from a monarchy to a republic in 1889, and the political landscape was evolving rapidly. It was against this backdrop that Getúlio Vargas began his journey. Early life and education. Getúlio Dornelles Vargas was born on April 19, 1882, in São Borja, a small town in the southern state of Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. He came from a wealthy ranching family and received a solid education, studying law at the famous University of São Paulo. His upbringing and education played a pivotal role in shaping his worldview and ambitions. After completing his studies, Vargas embarked on a political career that would catapult him to national prominence. His early political activities centered around his home state of Rio Grande do Sul, where he quickly gained recognition for his ability to mobilize support and address the concerns of the local population. Rise to power. Vargas' rise to power began in 1928 when he won the gubernatorial election in Rio Grande do Sul. As governor, he implemented progressive social and labor reforms, which garnered him widespread support among the working class. His success in the state paved the way for his presidential ambitions. In 1930, Brazil was facing political and economic turmoil. The ruling elite's grip on power was weakening, and Vargas saw an opportunity to make his mark on the national stage. Leading a group of dissatisfied military officers, he orchestrated a coup d'état that would change the course of Brazilian history, presidency and populist policies. On November 3, 1930, Vargas assumed the presidency, marking the beginning of what would become an extended period of political dominance. During his presidency, Vargas implemented a range of policies aimed at modernizing Brazil and improving the lives of its citizens. One of his key initiatives was the creation of labor laws that protected workers' rights and introduced a minimum wage. Vargas also pursued a policy of import substitution industrialization, encouraging domestic industries and reducing reliance on foreign imports. This strategy aimed to strengthen the Brazilian economy and decrease its vulnerability to global economic fluctuations. Estado Novo and authoritarianism. As Vargas consolidated his power, he faced increasing opposition from various political factions. In response, he implemented the Estado Novo, or the New State, in 1937. This marked a shift towards authoritarianism, as Vargas dissolved the Congress, suppressed opposition, and established a centralized regime. Despite the authoritarian nature of the Estado Novo, Vargas continued to push for social reforms. His government initiated the construction of important infrastructure projects, such as the iconic Rio de Janeiro Guanabara Bridge and the construction of the Brazilian Steel Company, CSN. Foreign relations and World War II. World War II brought significant challenges to Brazil, and Vargas had to navigate a complex international landscape. Initially, Brazil maintained neutrality, but as the war progressed, Vargas recognized the importance of aligning with the Allied powers. In 1942, Brazil officially entered the war against the Axis forces. Brazil's involvement in World War II had a profound impact on the country. Vargas sought to position Brazil as a regional power and strengthen ties with other Latin American countries. This period also witnessed increased industrialization, as Brazil supplied vital raw materials to the Allies. Resignation and return to power. As the war came to an end, political pressures mounted on Vargas, leading to his resignation in 1945. However, the Brazilian political landscape remained unstable, and Vargas made a comeback in the 1950 presidential elections, capitalizing on his enduring popularity among the masses. Vargas' second term as president was marked by economic challenges and political tensions. Despite the difficulties, he continued to pursue his populist policies, implementing social reforms and advocating for workers' rights. Vargas' legacy. Getúlio Vargas left an indelible mark on Brazil's history and society. His leadership style, characterized by a mixture of populism and authoritarianism, shaped the country's political landscape for decades to come. The labor laws he implemented and his commitment to social welfare left a lasting impact on Brazilian society. However, Vargas' legacy remains a subject of debate. Some view him as a champion of the working class, while others criticize his authoritarian tendencies. Nevertheless, there is no denying that Vargas played a crucial role in shaping modern Brazil. And that brings us to the end of our episode on Getúlio Vargas. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of one of Brazil's most influential political figures. Join us next time on the Story Bypass as we uncover more captivating stories from history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our latest episodes. Until then, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.